Hello everyone, this is Sylvie with Craft Perfect. I think I'm a little bit late today, so I'm just gonna go ahead to start my project today. Today, since we have the designer series paper on sale right now, so I'm going to show you a project to make with the beautiful designer series paper. So let's get started. So I'm gonna change my video to the view you can see my hand motions. Okay. So as you all know, we have the designer series paper on sale for June. We select, I think, 10 different designer series paper on sale, and they are 15% off. So today, I'm using one of the paper they are on sale right now. This is fresh as a daisy. So you can see one side of the paper is very pretty daisy design, and they are in different colors. I love this one. You know, you can make very pretty card with that. And this one, they make this block design. So actually, I think I made 7 cards with this one sheet of paper. And this one. So the other side, as usual, one side it has some design, the other side is more subtle and like a color, like a how to say, toner down color, so you can make other project, not only for the flowers. So this is the paper I am going to use tonight. And there are like the other 10 different kind of papers. They are on sale. So like beautiful and bright. I think I have this show you this paper over and over. Probably you're already tired of those. You know, those are those beautiful and bright color. And the other one is on sale is this fish. So this will be great for the Father's Day project. And this one is masterfully made, and this paper is also on sale. And they just have very bright colors. So this is another paper I like a lot. So one side is like a pretty, like a tear paper design, and the other side like that. See, isn't this beautiful? So this one, like I said, I was not even expect they will be this pretty. So when I received them, and it just surprised me. So this is something you need to see our designer series paper, and this is a great time to order it because they are on sale. So this is another paper on sale. So I'm just gonna start the project today. So I'm showing you how to make this bag. I think I got this from one of the swap, but I really don't remember where. So I just recreate one with my own, and I'm going to show you how to make it. I am using this pretty designer series paper. Okay, I'm using this one, okay, today. And I will put the measurement tomorrow on my website. So I'm just going to show you really quick. So you can change this to any size you want. The first line I want to score, this is 12 by 12 paper, by the way, so 3 3/4. I am gonna to mark it so you can see, okay? So I'm gonna to do first one here, and then gonna to do 2. So I move this to the 2, and I score it again. Okay, and then you do 3 3/4 again. Okay, and another 2. Okay, so this 1/2 inch is for you to put the glue. So for you to see the concept of that, so the wider panel will be the front of the bag, okay, and the smaller 2 inch will be the side. So you can change to this to any size you want. So there's just have a couple points you can tips, I would say, so you can make it up to any size you want. So I feel like for the side, I want to be something is easier to divide. What I mean is because I'm gonna to fold this in half, so it will be easier if you can score them in half. So since it's this 2 inch, so I am just gonna to score this in the center. So like 1 here. Okay, and then so does this one. And so now you can decide how tall you want your bag to be. And my bag is 7 inch tall because I want to put the hands gel wash, I guess, in the bag. So this is from Bath and Body Works. So I tailor to the size of this. So it's 7 inch tall. And the base, you just need to make sure the base for this is gonna to be one of the side, the shorter side, since I have 3 3/4 and 2 inch. So my base need to be the shorter side, which will be 2 inch, like that. I don't know, I try to explain, but I'm not sure if I can explain this well enough. So I think after I show you how to make it, probably will make more sense of you. And I want this side, and I score on this side, and I mark it so you can see better. So you just fold them, all the score line you did. And right now is a great time to try this designer series paper because they are also pretty, and also they are on sale. And we have just a new catalog coming out in May. So you have an opportunity to use this paper all year long. So I was thinking this is a great time to try it. Okay, so you're gonna to fold this for the half line here. So this is your bag gonna to be, okay? And in here I'm using the circle as my handle. So we are using stylish shape dies. And as you can see, there's so many different size of circles. So I choose the largest one. And if you want your handle to be skinnier, you can choose the next size down, but I want it a little bit wider, so I am using the second one, so my handle will be wider. Okay, if you want to use square, you can totally use this. So this is another bag. I'm using the square as my handle, so I will show you this later. So the color I'm using is crushed curry, because I think that can pick up the yellows from this paper, and which you need 4 of those. So you just need to put this circle down and then do another one. So I cut them at the same time, so I'm using the washi tape to tape it down like that. And when we cut these basic shapes, actually you can cut 2 at once, because those shape is not in very detail. So this is another way, like, you know, I'm lazy, so I don't want to cut so many times. Okay, so let's cut 2 more pieces because we need 4 of them. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let me cut them on the big shot. Okay. Like I said, because this is a basic shape, so you can cut 2 paper at once, and they cut really well. So you just pop those out like that. Okay, and we are doing another set. And the reason I'm using the washi tape, so I can make sure like all 4 handles, they are like the same. Okay, so now we have all 4 of them. So we can separate them. So this is one set of handle. This is another set of handle. Okay, and this, okay, let me glue the bag first. So this is that 1/2 inch. Remember the space we save for the glue. So you just fold this down. Okay. Okay. So now you can see this will be the bag. Okay, like that. Can you see from the top? So this will be the bag. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm putting the glue on one circle, and I'm tuck this in like that. So you can decide how far you want to put your handle down. So glue on one side, okay? And then you're going to put the glue on the other circle. You're just going to put on top of it. Okay, so you're gonna to flip this over. We're going to do the same thing, and that's the reason we need 4 handle circles. So we're going to make sure on this side of paper, and you put it down and you press it so it's flat, so you can line up with the other side like that. Okay, then we are going to do the same way here, like that. Okay, and I tried to cut this with the die, but because paper is so thick, so it did not turn out really well. You can see, you know, they are not having the pretty finish. So I just end up using the scissor to trim it. Okay, so I find out this way you probably cannot cut the perfect circle, but it will be much prettier than trying to use the die, go through the machine, because actually those stitched detail was gone if I try to do that. Yeah, you can see here, right? Those detail just disappeared. So I find out in this way, you still can see this stitch detail better. So I just find out, okay, I'm just going to hand cut those. And actually it's not too bad because you have something to guide you to cut, to trace the circle. Okay, so we have the handle part, and you will see this, they stick out. So what I do is I cut like from the side way. Okay, actually it will be easier. You can just pull them out, okay? Because the bag you can do either way, like that. So I'm just cut the angle like that. I'm just kind of eyeball, but if you want to really make sure they are like the same, okay, here. I'm just going to cut like that, here. Okay. So when you tuck in, you won't see it. Okay. So now we are going to do the button. That's the reason I say you can decide any how wide your button is, but make sure it's the shorter side. That means this is 3 3/4 and this is 2. That's the reason my base is 2. Okay, so if you have something like a 3 and 4, your base need to be 3, the shorter size. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to cut the 4 corners like that, and don't cut all the way, and because this is for your base. Stamping Up paper is I like the weight because they are not too thin. It's good. You can have make the bag out of it. And when you have all 4 pieces, so you're just gonna to push this in like that, and I am gonna to put the glue on here. And push in and put the glue on this side. So when you have 4 pieces glued together, it's make the base really sturdy. Okay, like that. Can you see? And then you can actually go in and make sure the bottom is flat. So now, okay, so now we have our bag made. Okay, so in here, usually we'll have like a triangle, so you can fold them down. For this, I'm just gonna to push in, and you just make sure like that, push all the way, and it's naturally will have that triangle, so like that. Okay, then you just flat it, so the bag can be closed if you prefer it, or like that. So that's how I did mine. So we're gonna to decorate the bag, and because I feel like the background, the color is purple paste, so I am gonna to use that color, and I'm using one of the squares from the set. I feel like this will be a good size, so I'm just gonna to cut a square with this. Okay, so let's glue this down. Okay, so now we are making this flower, this daisy flower. The set I use is cheerful daisies, and I like about this set is they have a different size of the flowers, and also is you can just stamp with this shadow those image, or you can use the outline and color it with the stamp. So it's quick and also pretty, also has a good sentiment. I always like the stamp set has a good sentiment. And I love about this dies because they are not only cut out those image, but they have a lot of extra stuff, such as the stems and this pretty label. And I love about it, now they all come with the stitched details. And this piece is one of my favorite, so you need to cut 2 of this in basic white. Okay, so because this is more detail, so I'm not gonna to cut 2 paper at once, so you just need to cut them 2 times. Otherwise I will be lazy, like when I cut the circle and just put like lay 2 pieces of paper together and cut it together. So now I'm gonna do this. And also because of this dies cut out a lot of details, like even, you know, the daisy, the center of the daisy has a lot of those dots. So I don't suggest you to cut 2 sheets of paper at once. See those leaf details. So this die can cut this whole thing at once. That's amazing. So I'm gonna to clean this a little bit and cut another piece. Okay, so this piece is done. let me take this out. So with this, you can actually cut them out in basic white color and just color them to create your project. Okay. It's a little bit hard to take them out. Okay. Okay. So we have this piece. So I only need this one, so I'm gonna to just separate them. You can use the rest of the flower for other project. Okay. So we're just gonna to separate them. Okay, and we're going to poke this one out, make sure all the dot is out. Okay, and this one I'm not gonna to worry about it. Okay, so now I am using a dauber. Which is this, and the color I am using is crushed curry. That's the same color as this handle. So I'm just going to use this and color the center of the daisy. Okay. So more you go over, the color is darker. And this one, I'm just gonna to do a little bit like that. Okay. So before I do that, I'm gonna to use my bone folder kind of curve the daisy. Okay. And so does this one. And like I always say, when I do the leaves or flowers, I don't put the glue on all the petals or every single leaves. I normally just put like in the center because I like the flower, they look like a free flowing looking. Okay, so this one I did not poke all the details out, I'm just put on the bottom. And this one I am just gonna to do the center, and I'm going to offset a little bit so the petal, they are not all lined together. Okay, so I'm put my hand inside so I can push it, make sure it's like okay, so the petal like that. Then I'm going to use some bling bling. I choose this one, which is 2023 to 2025 color, because I like the shininess on here. So I'm just gonna to use the big one, the medium one, and the small one. So I'm just going to use 3 in the center like that. Okay, so then we have our bag. Okay, and I put this is the Bath and Body Works hand gel, I think hand wash. This is hand sanitizer inside, so they are like perfect size, they fit well. So I also use the same concept But this one is much taller. I don't know, you can see it's much taller, and I use the square handle instead. So you can either choose when you do the bag, you want to push them out, so the shape is like that, you know, or you want to push them in like that. So it's totally up to you, depends on what you have inside. And on this one, I'm just put very simple bow on here because I feel like this paper is beautiful itself. And I also did one different color, and the size is a little bit different, and that's the handle on the top. And so there's this one, you know, so this great for the baby car. We have that elephant set, so you use this polka dot paper, and I use a tag for that. Then this is another one. So right now they have the designer series paper on sale. I feel like this is a great way to showcase our beautiful designer series paper. And if you are placing a $35 order with the hostess code this week, this hostess code, and you will get a bag of double for free. So they come in 5 in a bag. So this will be your free gift for this week. So hopefully you like the project I show you today, and I will have the measurement and more detail and the picture with other bags on my website, which is Crafts Perfect, tomorrow. So watch for it and let me know what do you think, and maybe show me your project. Thank you so much for watching me tonight, and have a great evening. I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.